The Legacy of Wisdom project gathers and publishes answers to many of humanity's most pressing questions from some of our most experienced and profound leaders.
Can you talk a little bit about aging and intimacy and sexuality and how they relate to this quality?
Yeah, sexuality is just sort of the the most obvious form of intimacy, but you can certainly do a lot of with loving, physical contact. Also sort of ways that are non-genital or other than intercourse ways. But primarily, I think it's the question of emotional intimacy and sort of physical intimacy, which is the physical contact expressing your affection in a certain way. Obviously, there would be physiological limits, and not just for men, for women as well, in terms of the preparedness of the genitals for sexuality and so on. I think it's important for the partners to know that they love each other, that they mean a lot for each other. And I think there are many people who see sex as being kind of barometer of that, which I don't think it's necessarily true. I wrote in the book When the Impossible Happens, there's a chapter about my mother, who she died she was over 85 years old, and both my brother and I are in America. My brother's in Canada, psychiatrist in Canada. And she visited us back and forth and so on, but she decided to live alone in Prague. She didn't, although we offered her to come to the States, she just didn't want to be dependent. And there was correspondence, and the letters were getting sadder and sadder. This neighbor died, this one had a stroke, and so on. And then I invited her a couple of times to participate in our Estalen month-long workshop. And then also when I was doing workshops in Switzerland or in Scandinavia, I invited her because she could travel when we couldn't. Then suddenly I found out that she started doing the breath work with some of her friends, and then assembled a group of even psychiatrists, psychologists, and surrounded her, so became kind of a great mother of this group. And then the letters changed completely and says, "Can you send me some more music? I can't play the same kind of stuff. What do you do when this happens, when that happens," and so on. And she ran her last the holotropic session, which was a week before she died. And on the day when she died, she talked at 11 o'clock with a couple of friends of hers and invited them for dessert. And they came at 1 o'clock and they rang the bell and nobody answered. And they looked. There was a kind of a slot in the door where this throws through the mail. And they looked, and she was lying there. She was dead. So she got a whole new lease on life by sort of getting involved this actively in this holotropic breathwork.